let's get straight. Let's get gay into business. Okay. Let's go. Are these organized by? Okay, this is probably the oldest. Okay. Let's start from here. Okay. Not much to say. If you guys followed the past art reviews, you know that this is Dwoxbell, the OC I have, my nobody from Kingdom Hearts. My Kingdom Hearts nobody OC, whatever the fuck. This is after he cut his hair, he went through like a maturing character arc or whatever the fuck. This new sort of outfit is more edgier without sleeves. There's that on that. The muscles still need to develop a lot. The arms are still very sausagey. The torsos are still very lean and long, but like you can tell I'm putting like I'm trying my best here to make the coloring look like refined. I've always struggled so much with Dox doesn't have boobs. Sabrina, shut the fuck up. I've always struggled so much with digital painting. My digital painting always looked like shit. My thing is fucking trying to cause some lighting here. My thing is cell shading. Okay, it just works. One of these days I'll actually learn how to color shit. Okay. Next. Okay, this is one of the covers for Frozen Fire. I'm actually pretty proud of this one. The poses are very like cool and kind of dancing into each other. It's very actiony and very like, ooh, look at them being all together and gay and stuff. Like I stand. I like that. Maybe if I where? Bitch, where? Look me from this angle, okay? I shouldn't be worried so much with where my face is, because this is an art stream, not a makeup tutorial, but fuck if I can't angle this fucking camera. Anyways, I just want to get a good lighting so I look less ugly. I remember stumbling upon this comic and I was so freaking stoked. Oh, that's sweet. It's really weeaboo-ish and but I mean it was one of my first comics and it still holds a very precious place in my heart. Obviously Koimaru and Sensei Pain are precious. This is just chibified the Epic Loads gang, chibified, just cause, probably bored. I like that early designs from Dagger, he used to have like, he has jewelry, colorful jewelry, and Arcus's has more like green accents in his outfit. I really wish I had gone with that instead of just simplifying it, but whatever. Choices, am I right? This is the line art version of the Year of the Tiger poster I did with the boys from Frozen Fire. Really sexy. This is like the character sheet, okay? The Dwoxbell character sheet. After he got reworked. Look how dope his weapon is now. I kind of like took some inspiration from Ruby. So I tried to like, and I tried, because the thing is, he was a gardener, so he had like a gardening scissor, but his scissor was an actual scissor, and I was kind of dumb, cause like there are actual gardening scissors, they look like this, they don't look like scissors, so I felt like kind of obliged to recreate his weapon because it was just dumb. To imagine like someone with a huge like school scissors clipping on fucking bushes. So yeah, he could even like detach, so one would be kind of like a cycle and the other would be kind of like a scythe or whatever. That was cool. Oh look, I'm getting messages from my bank, probably telling me that I'm about to die. But I digress. This is the colored version. Okay. Blogspot was a trip. It fucking was. I was told because Lord Beck defining comment was stylistically pleasing was hard, and I found your art, and I'm like, thank you so much. I'm so glad people appreciate it. There was a horror game with a dude who used big scissors as a weapon. Was there? That sounds familiar. Is that Demento Haunting Ground? I just showed Sabrina that game recently, a video synapses at least. Anyway, I digress. This is the colored version of the Year of the Tiger illustration in Korean. Very saucy, as you can see. Very generous imagery going down here for all of us to be happy. Please, YouTube, don't delete this video. Come on, it's just a little bit of volume, okay? Fucking, okay. Stop. It's 2018. Can we stop being offended by, like, hello. This is risky. I'm not gonna say risky, it's just like Fury is a twink, okay? He's 18, okay? Leave me alone. It's creepy now because I'm 30, but when I drew him out, this character, I was fucking, okay, it was almost 10 years ago. I was 21 something, like, yeah, right? 8 years ago, so 22, okay? Give me a break. And he's not underage, okay? Get the fuck out. He is self-projection. Okay, I'm tired of explaining this. I know people here in the stream get it right now, but just for further discussions, this is self-projection because I'm a small twink boy and I need this to fulfill my fantasy, okay? So if you ever see a drawing from me that has this like little guy with big old looking guy, the little guy is just me, okay? I'm not projecting myself in the older dude. I want an older dude. We're clear on that? Moving on. Thank you. This is just some emo bullshit. Like a Pinocchio, and he cries. Oh, the metaphor, because he's not a human or whatever the fuck. He's not even a organic being. It's called feelings.jpg. JPG, because like JPEG or whatever the fuck. It's feelings. It was makes us humans. It was separates inanimate objects and lifeless beings. And, I was trying to be deep. This is me trying to do a fucking wolf face. I can't, as you can see. It was really hard. Like, how do furry artists do it? It's so hard to draw animal faces, and wolf is like the entry level, right? If you wanna enter the furry or whatever the fuck, you gotta draw a clock tower. Clock tower is also has a villain with a giant scissor. Ugh, the third one specifically, and the first one or second one, whatever. I digress. I feel like the entry animal you gotta learn if you're entering the furry, whatever the fuck fandom, you gotta be like doing dogs, cats, and wolves, lions. It's like felines and canines. You gotta start with those, and then you go into like birds and reptiles, and fucking it just goes crazier and crazier from there. But yeah, holy fuck, some of these skulls are just really like, are you okay? I'm gonna take you to a vet right now. This one actually ended up looking good. So yeah, this was supposedly the first canon furry character from the Epic Loads universe. His name is Azure. He's the leader of his clan. He's very stoic, and he's a sexy blue wolf because, I mean, come on, it's the default, right? They gotta be like icy blue because wolves and moon and snow and whatever the fuck. Like, you gotta understand here that as far as Epic Loads goes, is a huge parody. So of course the characters are so cliche, because that's exactly what I'm going for. It's a fucking parody. And look, I put some shit effort in here. Shit effort, I mean in the most positive way possible. Because look at me trying to, like, fucking render actual fur in this bitch. Like, some furry artists really, like, will draw the whole fucking wolf with, like, each, you can see every single tuft of hair. That's insane. So much details. Dragons are a pain to draw. Dragons and insects are, like, expert level. Insects I can do. Dragons, no. Insects are, like, they just have ball faces. I don't know, I'll just do a bunch of balls, I guess. Like, I don't know, but something about dragons, just the shape. It's like I have a problem with nuzzles. The nuzzles fuck me up. How the three-dimensionalness of a nuzzle fucks me up. I'll get it someday. This is Koimaru giving Sensei a bath, because Sensei and like student dynamics. Hello. The effort on that tail for, yes, thank you for noticing. This is just remember when MSN existed and you could draw in MSN? So yeah, this is me trying Bayonetta on MSN. This is the adventures of Goxko the squirrel. It's pretty much the cutest shit I've ever drawn. Like, it's the squirrel version of a friend's character who's already cute as fuck in his human form, let's say. But it ties to the whole drawing on MSN. So since drawing on MSN was very easy and streamlined, you could just doodle willy-nilly on the chat box. It was really easy to just dish out these silly doodles. And it's just like, I ended up creating like this whole, so many scenarios with him. And it's just so precious, and it's just like, it would be the perfect cute mascot movie. Back in the day, where you heard a loud ass bing from your best friend who's annoying and you gotta be chill. Yeah, you could like call the person's attention. You could just like, talk to me. That was, what an insane feature to include. Like, anyway. So yeah, in this little strip right here, it's Goxko proving like he thinks he's finding some grape juice, and it's actually wine. He gets drunk. So because he's drunk, he doesn't realize how dangerous the snake is. The snake's supposed to be Dwoxbell's animal sona. This cute scene, the Dwoxbell tries to attack him. He hiccups and dodges the attack. It's just so cute. Okay, this is just one of the cutest shits I've ever drawn. Like, if one day I just want to retire from all the gay muscly man bullshit and just draw like child stuff, I'm gonna draw this. Like, I'm gonna draw books about a purple squirrel who just gets himself in misadventures. And speaking of which, this is like one of the most overworked pieces of artwork that I've ever done. It's like Dwoxbell and what, I almost had Cosmo for a reason. Excuse me. Dwoxbell and Goxko on a bus stop at the gates of a zoo. Like, what the fuck? Why a zoo? I don't even know the context for this image. Why are they out in the snow? It doesn't even, I don't understand the context, but it's just, it's just so overworked. I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever drew anything this like rendered ever again. This is my most rendered piece of art. Like, look at the light on the snow. Like, I don't even get why I invested, why I put so much detail. Like, I get it. Actually, I do get it. We all get it. Because, like, oops, sorry, I just hit my microphone. But like, precious. I love it. Moving on. This is another artist, Brazilian artist, calls Joapa. It was his birthday. Just did him a cool doodle for his birthday. Not much to say here. Another fan art for friends, another Brazilian artist, friends. Whoa, that sentence. Another Brazilian, another friend who's a Brazil. This is a fan art of a friend's character who's also another Brazilian artist. Why can't I say words? I hate myself. I remember it had something to do with Ion. Seriously? I guess. Sure. If you guys like, on when I reviewed my art from 2009, there's a fan art of this dude right here. I was really into this dude. Okay, this is here. We reviewed this one. So this is actually a much less worked upon version of this fan art that I made for her when it was her birthday. I always do my best to draw people's shit when it's their birthdays, but it's hard because you gotta anticipate it, and if it's too late, it just doesn't make sense anymore. So, you know, this is when I was really like, I really liked when I created that Eternia OC group on DeviantArt. That was supposed to be like my take on a MMO universe. It was like basically me trying to canonize or create an accessible version of Epic Load's world, but because here comes a super plot twist, like secret that is just so random to be in this video because it's so relevant to the Epic Load's like lore, but I'll just drop it here. The fact is, the Atlas, which is what everyone in the Epic Loads universe calls the world, because it's the collective of the continents that they've have found out and explored and put it on maps and blah blah blah. It's actually very like an isolated it's a collection of isolated continents from a much bigger world, which is where the whole thing, everything takes place. So it's not really a world where all the masculinity and gayness takes place, but it's just that it happened in those continents, and since they're very isolated from the rest of the world, this allows them to have such an isolated culture, which is so focused on like masculinity and skimpiness, but at the same time, on the other parts of the world, a lot of like Game of Thrones serious bullshit is happening, right? That's the big plot twist, like one of them. It's so much bigger than they even are aware, but I digress. So I had these outfits for classes, and this is me trying to redraw them, revamp them, so to give it all continuity, but it flopped again. Ooh, did that get everyone by surprise, or just me? This is my very early naughty drawing. Cronus, Alan's alter ego. This is layered in so many explanations that is so hard to explain, but it's basically an altered ego of another character from another IP who's called Kronos. I'll just leave it at that. It's pretty much me thirsting on this curly haired blonde dude that I had a crush on when I was a fucking teen bitch. I should have been already over him like for years, but again, I like the whole angelic curly blonde hair. it's like one of my types, so I couldn't help but to keep drawing that. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, this is just Jack from all of the 4 Jack games sharing a bed together, because that's how I'm obsessed with Jack. And how cute is this that we almost have a similar hair pattern. If my hair was a little more saturated and not so washed away, we could have had similar colors. I really miss Jack from Jack and Dexter. Rockstar, when are you gonna bring Jack and Dexter back? Please, Rockstar. No, Naughty Dog, sorry. Take that back. Naughty Dog, bring Jack and Dexter back, please. I love them so much. Here's on PP's thirst being relevant. Yes. This is what happens when you're a thirsty asshole. You draw a lot of thirsty shit. This is more Goxco being cute. I had this agenda, this like little notebook that already came with a lot of cute drawings in it, and a lot of pages had this little girl dancing with a teddy bear, so I kind of drew Goxco dancing with her in every page that she was featured, and it was just cute. Lucius the Necromancer. This is me like designing the characters for Epic Loads. And Lucius. How odd is this, right? We have Lucio from Overwatch, and he has the dreads, right? And this Lucius, it just comes so before everything. And I'm not even saying that it was a copy, because Lucius is also inspired, but it's just, isn't it funny how sometimes when we go for a certain aesthetic, so many things go together. Like, how odd is it? Because Lucius, his name is Lucius because I was going for like, oh, dark necromancer, Lucifer, whoa, like, but also like fallen angel and like a misunderstood, and just like, you know, that was what I was going for. I don't know why they gave Lucio's name Lucio, but it's another like black dude with dreads. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. One gives life, another is like a reaper. I don't know. There's something there. This is Watts, the perfect man, the android that still, it's far from showing up on Epic Loads lore because I'm that late. Can you please shut up? It's kind of rude. I'm trying to stop making sounds. My cell phone is being a rude bitch. Anyway, moving on. This just, I don't know, man. Just trying to draw cartoons, and I was like, I want to draw a character. I love noses. I love a big nose, and I was like, how big can I make it? How big can I make this fucking character's nose? I fucking love it. I fucking love him. It's perfect. I love him. Look at that. Where's my Tim Burton movie with him? These are inspired on The Little Prince, one of my favorite stories ever. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Hi Acre, welcome. 90% nose, 10% body. Exactly. I believe I tried to do similar with other characters, like make a character there's like 90% eye, character there's 90% mouth. But it's probably somewhere around here. And these are inspired on Le Petit Prince. If you haven't read the story, it's very short, very easy read, but still very deep. Okay, you should definitely read it. It's fucking dope. This, it's from college-ish. I just entered a random classroom, drew this, and left. So someone eventually went for class and found this street. Look how nice I am. I just left this there. A gift from the heavens that they will never understand or know where it came from. How awful must it have felt to erase this from the whiteboard? I can only assume. Me too. I wish I had seen the reaction, but I just couldn't. I don't even know what happened that day. But yeah. Just me drawing busts from the character. It's so funny to see how Dagger has changed. His hair is just not this anymore. Magus doesn't have scruff. His hair is way more defined as well. Hero pretty much stayed the same, and Arca's like fucking top of the hair thing is more accentuated, like Waka's. It shouldn't be. It just bugged my brain because my ADD is that bad. It should have been just like this, like a fan. But somewhere in my fucking oyster brain, I just started making exactly like Waka's, like really thin in the center. Now it's that, and it's just that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tetsuya. It's mine now. It's mine. Goxco. This is fun. I'm so happy I could brag. Brag. What's brag? I don't know. But yeah, just massive barfing. This is just a still version. Because this is just me tripping the fuck out and trying to make like something that's stupidly colorful. You know what this reminds me of, actually? Indulge me, give me a second. Let me fetch. Is it here on this folder? Or is it on this folder? I think it's probably this. It's definitely from my recycled paper era. So it must be somewhere. Did I remove it because it was too creepy? I think that's what I did. There's this one drawing I did of a creepy cat. It's very colorful, but it's kinda gorish. So I think I took it away because, right, I want to get flagged and shit. So yeah, I think it's not here. Oh, it's right here. Actually, I didn't remove it. Okay. So, apparently, I have a thing with bodily fluids just ejecting from bodies in rainbow color. I don't know what that means. And in disturbing narratives, it's not cute. It's just like, it's either like it's a one getting murdered and another one just barfing like all of his content out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? Okay, going back. Okay, this is Pokemon Gijenka, I guess, from the time. So Butterfree, Charmander making some marshmallows on his tail, Beedrill, Squirtle with his fucking water gun, Charizard, Pidgeotto, and a baby Caterpie. Aww. This is Chaos, OC from the Pendiogan OC group, run by Jubilations, probably not active anymore. It's gone now. You can tell I really dig, like, purple and green was a very important, relevant scheme on my life, color scheme on my life during that time because of certain things that I'll leave for the tinfoil hats and the very intimate ones to know. Secret PPmaq lore. This is Dagger in his loot bed, his fucking treasure room. And you can tell, like, remember when I was talking about that other Brazilian friend from whom I've done fan arts of his character, of her character? She has this one picture of a cat girl pirate on a pile of gold coins, and I totally used that as reference to do this bed of gold coins as well. Like, it was totally inspired by her. And it's like, oh, it's cute because he has like an orange feather. It's like his true, like the treasure the thing he really treasures, the fucking Arca's memories. Because sweet dagger, still yet to know the love of a good man. This is just one of the most famous heroes artworks. This is like borderline, like, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube for showing this one. We can even, like, we can look at it, this one, too much, or else it just get too risque. So I'm gonna leave it here. If you wanna go back, rewind it when you're watching on YouTube and pause it. I'm gonna stay here. This one is really well done too, like both like the anatomy, I really like the expression. It was like the ultimate hero, like, you know, artwork. It was what put, oh my god, thank you so much for the follow, Fabrizio, I fucking love you, thank you so much. So yeah, this is the artwork that put Hero on the map. Like, everybody's like, oh, who is he, who is this boy, look at him, look at those spread legs, ready to have some of that red meat. I'm glad you enjoyed the gifts, Brenda. I have like a random selection of Kingdom Hearts random gifts because of the Kingdom Hearts streams I'm doing very sparingly. I have to go back to that as well. Moving on. This is someone else's OC called Mikhail Tosco. He's a character that has synesthesia, which is the ability of, like, when your senses are mixed, so you can taste colors, you can hear tastes. It's one crazy, like, psychological asset that you can have. It's really nuts when people have that. So yeah, this, I try to, like, symbolize that, like, he's tasting like this very colorful lollipop, and all these colors come to life to him. I don't know. I tried. There's just a shitload of doodles. There's a lot of, like, me and GB stuff, because I really wanted to move to the United States to live with him. This is Doxbell and Goxco watching a sunset. Dagger and Arcas with modern clothes, a fucking ancient Greek bust, some Pokemon fan art. This is, I guess, fucking Megas. Oh, no. Megas as a Alakazam. These two Asmodean characters, me and GB had on Ion, whatever the fuck. Gyarados destroying the city. Hero Pikachu with a huge dong. Here's Squirrel Pachirisu. Oh, it's not even a Pokemon, it's just plain Squirrel, Goxco, and Snake Doxball. And here on the corner we have, like, a ghastly Haunter. It's Haunter. Wait, yeah, it's Haunter. Sensei Pain licking up Pachirisu Koimaru. Yeah. Cute. This is Batsu from Rival Schools. Sexy boy, I stand. Fuck me please. What? Who said that? Moving on. This was a weird college exercise where we had to pick comic pages with already pre-established narratives and redraw them on different angles. Or stuff. No, actually, yeah, I think these were completely new prompts. So you had to draw, like, two friends arriving at a place and saying goodbye to each other, and then another one, a guy throws a stick to his dog. I guess it's supposed to, like, be about tempo on the paneling. And this was the one where we had to redraw a comic from different angles. So, right, we have this girl puffing fire into the fire thingy, chopping wood, cleaning the floor. And so here you have everything on a different angle. So that was that. That was an interesting exercise, actually. That was really cool. Yes, Batsu, isn't he, like, precious? I mean, all rival schools, all Capcom, man. Like, just gangbang me, okay? Okay? And just, who said that? Who said that? Like, Capcom knows how to please the gays. Like, there's no shortage of hot men and women. Like, Capcom just knows what they're doing. Like, they just know how to make you horny. Like, all fucking men and women from Capcom are gods and goddesses. They're just like fucking ugh. And even the ones who are supposedly like supposed to be the ugly ones, you'll find some people who are really into them as well. Like, I've seen people who are like crazy for some Blanca action. Don't even get me started. This is like fictional characters for a fictional IP that never concretized. Concretized? It's not even a word. That never happened. It just never happened. So this is like, I don't even know the name of this bitch. I think it's Hugo. He's supposed to be like a paranormal dude. He can see ghosts. He's not sticking anything on his ass, guys. Come on, don't freak out. He's just using a rope to do some Mission Impossible stunts. This is Dagger just being a teeth, okay? Don't get any funny ideas. This is a more concrete artwork of Lucius. I really love this one. Oh my god, he's so handsome and amazing. I love his Egyptian vibe. The mummy arm. And I love how he's like totally Ro's brother from Eden, right? Because Ro is also like kind of based on Egyptian vibes, dark skinned, a lot of like, he also has a scythe. So he's Ro and Lucius, they're totally bros here. This is Watts also, like this is one just looks too much like Cosmos. The outfit just too much like Cosmos. But that was totally what I was going for when I created Watts. This is actually making me really sad. This is a group shot that I sketched. It just looks so dynamic. Megas, unfortunately, he isn't here. I couldn't fit him. It just looks so cool, and I'm kind of mad that I never really finished it. It's kind of dumb. Maybe it's just my style is so different, and it just, I don't know, maybe it's just, I'm still mad because look how, this is from 2010. It's been 8 years. Like, holy fuck. That's one, like, maybe do one of those redraws. That could be fun. So yeah, Beto. Okay, so it's Beto, his name. It's not Hugo. So yeah, he's supposed to be this boy who can see ghosts and stuff, and he's haunted by them. So, but when he tries to tell people, everyone just thinks he's crazy. This is Lepra. I don't even know what the fuck he is. He's a character that popped in my head once. And he's supposed to be like this interdimensional gatekeeper. He's like this immortal goblin that carries a key that can open a door to any fucking realm, and he's not even like, he's just a guide. He's a guide. Like when you're traversing realms, he will be there at the gate to make sure you go on the right gate, you know. He's just like, hey, welcome to the fucking realm web. Let me take you to your destination so you don't fucking fuck shit up. He's like that. He's just making sure everyone gets on their realms and doesn't fuck shit up. This is just immortal gatekeeper. I don't know. And the best thing is, as much as he's like this well-constructed, sensical character, I never used him. Never once. Never fucking once used him in anything. Oh, the untapped mind of the crazy artist. Isn't he dope? This is the first concept for the Dark Knight for Epic Loads. This is the first concept for Heroes, Slaves, servants. Let's put it as servants. Slaves is such a crude word. It's funny to see how some of them changed and how much Cook looks like Gladiolus. Okay, let's just agree how Cook looks a lot like Gladiolus. It's switched because he's like a Duna now, which means he has dark skin and white hair. And Rosho and Verde was supposed to have switched colors. So the one with green hair would have purple eyes and vice versa, but that was just too confusing. So we kept it purple eye, purple hair, green eye, green hair, because let's not overcomplicate things. This is for an RPG Maker project. This dude is Garrick, and this is Alice. I'm not even like they have a huge backstory, because of course they do, and I'm not even gonna expand on it because it's a project that never went anywhere. But the most I can say is that this dude has like a servitude, like a honor complex. He wants to live a normal life, but he can't because he's like an honorable soldier. And her thing is that like she's this cute, pure bench, but she's suffering from deadly illness, and she knows she's gonna die. But before she dies, she wants to heal the world the most she can, because I love tragedy, I guess. So that's her story. This is a picture I took for like photography class from art college. It was just me trying to take creepy hall pictures. I don't know what this is here. This shouldn't be here. This is Bang, the sheriff from Epic Loads, from the Steamy Land, something like that. Never fucking appeared in the comic because, again, I'm fucking late. The comic just never progresses because I'm so slow. Watts, again, another attempt. I like this. It's still Cosmos-y, but not so much that it just looks like, it still looks like it's very copied, but it's more unique, I think. This is actually funny. This is, I don't know if you've played Monster Hunter, but I don't know if this still happens in the Monster Hunter world and the newest one, but there would be these quests where you have to carry eggs, huge eggs, and your character at the end of the quests are timed. So when the time is over, your character just does this because it's over. So if the quest is pertinent, like that you're carrying something that you shouldn't be dropping, your character will do this anyway and drop it. And it was just so funny, not funny, when you're trying to bring a fucking egg, and because the time is over, your character just does this and drops the fucking egg on the floor. It just doesn't even give a fuck. It's the worst. That head is huge. Which head? This head, it's chibified, okay? Leave me alone. Sabrina. Leave me alone, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. Can you guys hear the rain? It's raining, but it's already stopping. It might be some sort of ASMR, I don't know, tag along. Okay, more doodles. This is usually because when I would stream, after the long hours of streaming, I would just doodle random shit that people ask me or whatever popped in my head, just to make some side easy entertainment. And I don't know, I drew Justin Bieber. Ew, I'm grossed out by myself. I never liked him. I was probably requested to do it, but as it turns out, as Justin Bieber turned out to be the person that he is, it's very eerie that I've used my artistic effort to rendition him. He doesn't deserve that, because he's a fucking jackass, a stupid ass, pretentious ass bitch. Okay, there, I said it. Block me, don't at me. Justin Bieber can suck a fat one. Okay. Okay. This is just, I don't know, every every Nintendo character fused. We have Mario, Captain Falcon, okay, Kirby, Mega Man, Pokemon, and Zelda. Just everyone's here. Just and probably because just Kirby ate them all. I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Oh, I know why I drew these. It's because of the music. As I would make one doodle per music. So I guess somehow Justin Bieber music played, and then some fucking Nintendo Mega Mix. And this is just pertaining to whatever I was listening, which has something to do with flowers and butterflies? I don't know. As Pikachu, Surfer Pikachu. Cute. What is this? I don't know what this is. This is the angel. There was the Asmodeans, and what were the other ones? The angel ones? I don't know. But yeah, me and GB, we had angels as well, so here's a fan art of those. This is, I know this which song this is. This is Regina Spektor's Birds. Like two birds on a wire, one wants to fly and the other's too tired. Something like that. It's about friendship when one of the friends wants to move on and the other doesn't. It's very metaphorical like that. It's just, I don't know what the fuck this is. Then there's like City Lights. This is The Bird and the Worm. It's another I'm quite literal, as you can see. Just literally a music that's called The Bird and the Worm. I don't know what this is. More color vomiting. I have a problem. Okay? Just color vomiting is my thing. I don't even know what the fuck is this, but I love it because it's really weird and trippy, and I love it. Okay, I don't know what this is. Actually, I know it started as a very closed up drawing, and I would like keep drawing as I backed up out, or the opposite maybe. Whatever. A zombie dog. That's cute. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Throw him a bone, will you? I mean, look at him. He's precious. He's precious. Ooh! Social commentary, I guess! Look at PPmaq getting political. Or not. Probably was getting sleepy. Yeah, it's the last one. I got sleepy. Moving on. Okay. Ooh. From this whole IP I tried to develop that was really very much inspired on Persona. That had kids that could summon these beings, right? And they were very much linked to emotions. I think it's still a very dope story. One day I might tell it, maybe after Eden. So this is Guilt. This is Vent art. I was seeing Feld. Just random sketches. Cute boy. Jack, interrogation point. Yeah, this was a possible OC named Jack. Has green hair. I don't know. Just love a dude with a green mohawk, okay? A hero sketch. This one actually looks pretty sweet. Yeah. Little cute hero sketch. Very muscly, very yummy, very juicy, very young, very hero, very... Let me suck that personality trait. Some loving Dagger and Arcus, just being cuddly and touching each other because, yes, please, all of that. This is supposed to be Paula and Justice. That would be her ego. This is Chris. I don't know if you know who Chris is, but like, if we followed my previous art reviews, it's pretty much one of my earliest forms of self-insert takes the shape of Chris. And his ego was sadness, because I am one sad bitch. You have no fucking clue. Have no idea. This is Yuki or Yuko, and guilt on her shoulder. Heavy, huh? This is Lionel. He was supposed to be this king of the furries from the furry continent on the Epic Loads universe. So we have 3 major kings, right, in Epic Loads. You have the king of the humans, which is Phallus, King Phallus, Hero's dad. You have the king of furies, which is Lionel. And you have the king of demons, which is the red orc, which I forgot his name, which is probably dumb, like something like Rourke or Red Orc. Because Epic Loads, it's all about dumb names for everyone. Oh, Orokin. Oh, because Orc King. So his name is Orokin. So clever. You can't keep up with the cleverness, bitch. You can't keep up. And he's actually a huge, like, sweet ball. He just wanna eat candy. He doesn't want war. The King of Demons is like even sweeter than Hero. But this is just an attempt. He changed. He doesn't look like this anymore. Sadness, colored. Sadness ego. Colored. I love him. I still love the egos. I still think they have super dope designs. They're super valid. His hate. Why name him Chris? Well, you'll have to watch the art review that I did where I explain why his name's Chris. Okay, it's the 2000 and fucking... It's one of the earliest. The first or the second one. But it's a lot. That's why I'm not gonna expand on it, because it's the whole thing. I work a full-time job, bitch. Well, too bad. I'll explain later then. Sabrina, you'll have to wait. This is guilt colored. More well worked upon. Instead of being armless, I just made her have arms, but they are tied. But I think in the end I just really took him off and decided to stick with the armless design. I redesigned these many times, as you'll see. I've kept remaking them. So this is Vengeance. Oh my god, my door is opening behind me. Can you not? Oh my god. Creepy. Creepy alert. Creepy alert. Phantoms in the house. Lots of people like the name Chris. Yeah, sure, but I have my reasons. I have my reasons. They're reasons. So this is just me shipping myself with the medic, because if you know Humbugid from the Humplex, he was really big. He probably still is. I don't know, but he was like, he blew up during this time. I've talked about him in previous things as well, and he does like these monthly menfuls, or these little flash games where you take guys from different jobs. So medic was one of my favorites. It's like this sweet ass nurse medic boy who's just super sweet and wants to take care of you, and he's a ginger and it's just so cute. I just fell in love with him. Here's him again. Just look at him, precious. This is so adorable. This is Agnes. Okay. Who is she? Okay, look at her. Everyone wants to be her. I don't know. I just imagine her as like the Patricia of witches, you know? She knows all the answers from all the subjects. She's like read all the books. She's really well versed, but she's also there 100% for drama and mischief. Okay, she's the devil. I love her. Stan. queen. This is me throwing around concepts for all the egos. So you have vengeance, right? So you can see here the symbolism is like chess piece. It's very like queen. She balances pride. So pride is king, vengeance is queen. So pride has like a kingish design, crown and sword, and he also, like, in a lot of designs I give him a cape. Vengeance is dressed in a wedding dress, but a wedding dress that's also very sensual because she has like one leg out, sticking out leggy real far. She has a sniper because she really like waits for the right moment, because, you know, revenge, something you gotta plan and work. It's not like just like that. Anger, it's based on a Cerberus because, you know, and you know, our friend Sabrina here, who's in this stream right now in the chat room, she is inspired. The anger is her ego because the character that summons her anger is, so it's based on her. Because Sabrina is an angry little girl. Everybody shout out to Sabrina, my favorite angry girl. I stand an angry queen, a raging queen. So here's sadness. His motives are like drills and things that pierce, and like moon and the hollow heart shape. So there's a lot of that. Madness was supposed to be like a pot bong. Despise is supposed to be like the samurai where all his limbs are fucking swords, so he can't touch anything. Envy is a peacock. Egoism, or I think it became like, I don't know how to proper name egoism. This supposed to be like selfishness maybe, or like materialism, wanting everything from everyone. So he had like really big arms, strong arms, and here's guilt. Okay, there's that on debt. Here's a colored attempt at pride. So he was very like associated with the element of gold. Here is falsehood. So falsehood, it works like a doll, one of those dolls that you flip around. Sorry, someone is buzzing on my door. Excuse me. Time to throw a secret party before he returns. Okay. Don't you guys have a party without me? How fucking dare you? Okay, so falsehood, I use the concept of those. Have you ever, I don't even know, have you ever seen one of those dolls that you flip around and when the skirt flaps downwards, it's another doll? So it's pretty much like that. So because it's falsehood, you know. So she had like this pink first face that was very defensive, and a second face that is very like aggressive and offensive. Right? She was very much symbolized by, what was the element that she had? Illusion, I think. I think I classified that as an element. Here she is, Rebecca. Because I don't know, I'm sorry if you're named Rebecca, if someone from your family is named Rebecca, one of your favorite friends is named Rebecca, but something about Rebecca just sounded like fake asshole to me. So I was like, I need to create a character that is the fakiest bitch, and her name's gonna be Rebecca. This needs no explanation. It's just hero, like with the death wish, seconds before dying. More busts from Arcus and Dagger. I really need to bring the dagger jewelry. Where's the dagger jewelry? Why did I took it away from him? This is more Vant art. Thinking of you because I was fine, then I start thinking of them, and then I get sad. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh my god. Sorry, past me. Sorry that I'm bullying you. Sorry that I'm bullying my past self. Sorry. He's like, joke's on you, I'm gonna fucking ruin your life. Sneakier without shinies. That makes sense. Rebecca, Patricia, and Jessica. Yeah, it's the triad of fake hoe names. So yeah, this is egoism or selfishness. I really need to find a proper name, because if they all summon ego, they're all egoisms, right? So it feels kind of dumb for all of them to be called egoism. But anyway, was symbolized by Earth. He was the ego from the youngest character in the story. It was very much a teenager / children story. So, because he was the youngest, he still had very much that sense of like, everything is mine. This is mine. Don't play with my toy, but I want to play with your toy. It was right. And it's like there's this evil playfulness from children that is very egotistical. Helen, Ellen, and Jenna. The trio of soccer moms. Oh my god, Jenna. Jenna is such a let me talk to the manager person. This is Despise, Mr. Sharp on all ends, so can't touch anything, because everything I touch cut. This is Cruelty. Yes, Queen. Very Lady Gaga. Yeah, serve me that arachnid realness. But yeah, this is Cruelty. Oh, this is Hugo. I knew I had a Hugo somewhere. So okay, Hugo was the owner of Egoism. Working title. Purple Spider. Saw that somewhere. Oh my god. This is actually way before Overwatch, okay? This is from 8 years ago. I mean, it's not that far-fetched to mix spiders with purple, but it's kind of weird that she's a dominatrix and that she has a whip hook. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I'm gonna start freaking out. Karen's the PTA head, 6 years running. Yes, I guess Karen is the talk to your managed person. Yeah, I guess Rebecca is actually what happened to Karen in the end. She went from my self-insert to the big sister to the big plotting fake asshole after she went through her Psiox transformation where she was a nobody for a time. So she became like full-on sneaky bitch. But I still love her. Okay, don't get me started. Megas bust. So Megas being like, Hi, I'm Megas, and I'm going to show you how to break a magic clock. So I think he's gonna do like some fucking spells to dispel the magic lock, but he just fucking punches it, because like, muscle magic, bitch. I don't know. PP digressing 10,000%, yes, me is like, I digress, my life is digression. So Hugo, Derek, Rebecca, Yuko, this is Alex. Alex went through so many changes. Lucas, Sabrina with her rage meter on 95%. This is literally the equivalent of a yeet meme. Chris being a mopey bitch, Paula, and these were 2 other ones who were never really improved upon. She was gonna be jealousy and he was gonna be madness. This is just me dumbly imagining how the egos attack. So egoism would like throw the punched upwards. Then the floating arms would punch the own head upwards, who would chomp, who was just launched upwards. And then the arms come and hammer the face back down, and it fucking crashes against the floor. Like, how badass that is, okay? That was dope. It's one of the moves that egoism would be able to do if a game ever came out of it, or whatever the fuck. This was me inspired by Azura's Wrath, drawing Angry Man, because Angry Men are hot, I guess. This is, I don't even know what this is, just random. More random stuff. I need to pick whatever this is and put it on the Epic Loads bestiary, like ASAP. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it has to be canonized on Epic Loads. This is me and my friends watching Perfume, because we were really obsessed by this band during some time. There's just this Japanese trio of dancing girls. They're just very hypnotic in the way they dance, and we were just like very entranced by it. We were obsessed. I still enjoy Perfume vastly, but it's just not the same thing. This is Dingo Egret from Son of the Enders, a Tetsuya Nomura game that is not Metal Gear Solid. I know that's the only one you guys know. Dingo Egret is very underappreciated. It is a fucking one hot piece of man who really deserved to get more screen time and attention, because holy fuck, Dingo is hot. Dingo is super hot. This was a commission or a request, I don't know, Nightcrawler and Wolverine. I really liked this this stage of my art. It is very sketchy, very like pencil-ish. I don't know, before I discovered the blue lead, because now everything I draw is on blue lead, but I really liked this phase. There's like such a beauty to graffiti, to actual like lead, gray lead. I really like the texture of it. I really enjoy it. I really think the drawings have a very unique life when they're drawn with like pencil or graffiti leads and stuff. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Is that the last one? That's the last one from 2010. Thank you so much for coming for the stream reviewing my 2010 art. I hope you could take something from that, either inspirational, technical, or just getting to know me better through my old shit. And I can't wait to go through this with y'all tomorrow. Okay? And I see you all. Okay, let's all be good boys and go to Sabrina Serpente streams. She's gonna stream Red Dead Redemption. She's almost over. Super fun game. Like all the emotions. Okay, plot super thick. And she's gonna be online real soon. Okay? So let's just camp over there. And oh yeah, it's the very last part, right? You're gonna finish it today. That's so crazy. Oh my god. Wow. Well, anyway, I'll stop babbling. I'll see you guys over there, okay? Thank you so much for joining my stream. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!